Lately, I noticed that my fern plant has grown wildly in its pot. Hence, I thought of not only repotting it, but to multiply it. The first step is to take out the plant from the pot. But it's quite a tricky process because it's tightly packed. So I pressed the pot from all sides to loosen the soil, held every stem of the plant and slowly separated it from the pot. It was quite a struggle for me because I was afraid of hurting the plant. I finally managed to do so without breaking the plant or hurting the roots. The white threads that you see are the roots. Now the next step was to divide it into two. And that was also not easy to do. It has to be done very carefully without hurting the plant. So I started separating the soil from the bottom. And once I started separating it, I came across this beautiful root nodules of this plant. These are very interesting part of this plant. It helps the plant to take moisture and nutrients in the soil. They are important because they help store water for the plant. And once the soil was released from the bottom, I was able to separate the plant into two with a little struggle. I also used my cutter to separate the root, making sure not to hurt the nodules, as they are very important for the plant to grow. And with a little help from the cutter, finally I was able to divide it into two separate plants. Then I divided it furthermore, following the same process of slowly separating the plant and root without hurting it. Here also I took a little bit of help from the cutter and it separated easily. Now it's time to prepare the soil. I have garden soil on this tray. I added a good amount of vermicompost and then coco peat and then a little bit of sand. Now it's time to mix all of these four things very nicely, making sure to break every chunk, removing the pebbles and gravels if at all they are there. I always add a little bit of neem powder because it saves the soil from catching fungus or bacteria. And then again, mix and mix as good as possible. I took 2 pots of equal size to plant these plants. I placed gravel at the bottom of the pot for good drainage system and started the plantation process. While separating the plant, few of the root nodules got separated from the plant. These nodules can also be used for propagation. Hence I collected them and planted them back into the pot. Here is my healthy root, and now I'm going to place it in the pot and surround it with good amount of soil and pack it nice and tight. And voila, one cutting is ready. I followed the same process for the rest of the cuttings. And this is how I propagated my fern plant, and from one it became 3.